How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and welcome back to our little slice of green hell. Now, if you're not on the Discord, head on to it. The link is in the description below. We have our kind party people watching have been doing some defensive testing with this Chlora method. I think we're in trouble. Although, what is worth noting, and I think what we have to understand, so we have 15 Chloras at the moment. The ability for the game to obviously hit us massively is going to be entirely dependent on keeping our wealth down, which obviously is very redundant when you look at our freezer and the amount of stuff that is in it. So, the problem is like 1-to-1 can our Chloras work? I don't even want, like, you'd like to think so. We might have to, because the only thing is, like, not being able to draft them, obviously, as we said time and time before, limits their ability. I think what we should do is the next two trees have got to be the dry, what are they called? The bark skins. Because what we could actually do, and probably what we should have done, is linked the bark skins. Leave the bark skins, and then just make sure whoever our people are engage with the bark skins first. The problem is we're not going to really be able to... We're not going to really be able to do anything. Do you know what I mean? Because we're going to have no control, like, who the AI attacks and whatnot. Like, normally with our defenses, we can, so... Yeah. But we're about to come to the end of winter, which is going to be actually very exciting, because we've got new grow zones where our smoke leaf is now over here. We've got psychodoid plants over here, which means then we can start making, like, flake, yayo, that sort of stuff. Rice growing here, which is absolutely fine, just going to give us our money, and some cotton so that we can finally start doing clothes and whatnot. We are building our outer wall, which we need to obviously make sure that everyone's making blocks and that sort of stuff. Our newborn has the flu. Well, it was nice to know ya. Goodbye. 10 points if you get the reference. The only thing is obviously where we're obviously tending to the trees, building is going to be slow, but we have to admit that we have to tend these trees. These trees are always our priority, because if we don't have the maximum amount of Chloras and an attack comes, we're always going to be in trouble. So, however, this winter was a success. We had enough food, we got through it. It's actually beautiful to be able to say that for a change. We are getting some just more resources in the colony. We just got to just be careful what we're doing. But we've got 41 components, 1,000 odd steel. We're in a good position. So yeah, it's just gonna like... It's the only thing, it's not as sexy because we can't work as much as we can, but the stuff that we are doing, I think we can all agree is like the best thing viable. I keep forgetting to dig up the trees. So we're gonna end up getting negatives from that. I've got to remember... Oh, okay, I can't. Got to remember to keep trying to convert Yates. Okay. Because the cotton's going to be really big. Like, this summer is going to be so important for us. It's going to be crazy. Like, we're going to get so much done. I don't want to have animals and whatnot, because I remember in my Cowboy series, the amount of wealth it did bring to us was absolutely crazy. The types of attacks we would get, like, I don't think I'll ever see it again. Like, I think one attack was like 30 centipedes. It was just like crazy, but all good fun. I mean, that's why I like the difficulty. I like the challenge of being able to work stuff out. But anyway, I've got a coffee. I'm going to sip away as we plan. But I think we're doing the right thing so far. Just wanted to have a look. We haven't actually got attacked in a while. I suppose it's... Are we in Cassandra? Randy Random. Right, 2 seconds. Right, sorry about that. The door just went. Anyway, let's get back. So, our plotting, planning. What is next? I mean, eventually we're probably going to want the base even bigger than this, in all honesty. The only thing that makes me nervous is obviously enemies can come right there and come here, so we're a little bit awkwardly placed. Still think it was the best thing to do, get beachside. But I'm sure these dryads are going to do us well, so we shouldn't... Why is there a carrier? Why is there a carrier? Who is this... No. Oh, did I accidentally click it over by accident? I must have. Only 5 days mistake, so. Yeah, I must have clicked it over by accident. That's fine, that's fine. Right, so now we've got lots of power. How is the drug making coming along? We've still got loads of smoke loaf. Is there anything else we can make at the moment? Because we're going to have to be very clever how we do this save. Royal Tribute Collector. What is shotgun accuracy, just out of curiosity? Because with the blind, we're going to need weapons with extraordinarily high accuracy. Oh, the Empire has destroyed these for us. Please destroy that one. Please destroy that one. Destroy that one and make my day. Get rid of all the turrets for me. We still have to be careful because there's a lot of predators on the map. Oh, they're not going to, are they? Damn. A mechanoid cluster's dropped. Bit awkward. What zones are we in? Area 1, so we don't come down here anyway. Climate adjuster, which makes everything colder. That's the problem. We don't really... We need mortars quicker than most. They are shooting at this. Oh, no, he's not. We need mortars up quicker than we normally do, because our ability to actually tackle mech clusters are even worse than I normally do on my playthroughs. Just for the pure simple fact, like, I can't trust the dryads in open combat, I don't think, especially against turrets. I think they'll just get ripped to absolute shreds. Right, sorry. Yeah, the thing is, I really want to take all the dryads down here to see how they do. It's just even on the testing, I don't think they do enough damage, and especially against mechs. The thing is, I don't like engaging mechs without EMPs to begin with. But a nice little well-placed grenade. They have a lot of unstable power cells, but I think without having EMPs, engaging with mechs is just a bit dangerous anyway, especially on this difficulty, so As much as I want to take everyone downtown and have a bit of fun, I don't actually think that's the best move. Unless we want to end the colony, and if we want to end the colony, then it's probably the best mood we've ever seen in our life. So, countdown activator, then it awakens. I don't actually mind it awakening. So at least then we can hopefully trigger something else into it to help us. The thing is, until we research microelectronics, which we have done a little bit, we sort of deviated in the winter to try and get psychedelic refinery. Let's go back to microelectronics. I was hoping to get this done in the winter, so then when we come out the winter, obviously we have it. However, I would like to say it still will take a while for this to all grow and stuff like that, so perhaps we leave it. The only problem that I have is if this weather is going to impact us too much. Do you know what I mean? If it impacts us too much to where we can't grow in the summer, we're going to have a big problem. So it's fine. Smith can convert Yates. Or attempt, I should say. For our religion, we just have an altar. We need to make our... The thing is, I want the outer walls up. It just everything takes a while, because then we'll build our ritual room, which we'll probably build here or something, I don't know. Blocks are taking a while. I mean, everything takes a while. Yeah, they have 0 melee dodge chance as well. I mean, against humans, I feel like they're going to slap, but... I said the next trees that we'll get will probably do the tougher dryads. The good thing that we're going to have going for us in this colony is we're going to be able to have a lot of dryads, and the attacks are generally should be, I hope will be, smaller than the amount of dryads we have. That's famous last words. So, if we can keep the wealth of the colony down, and we can have as many dryads as possible, we should always outnumber the people coming at us. So as long as we attack sensibly, we should be okay. It does make me want to rethink this though, because a 2x2 is going to suit the attacker, not us, because we want all our dryads to basically ground and pound. So deconstruct that. Mon, come down here to hold open this door. Lovely. Deconstruct that. So we have a little bit where they have to come round, but then they will filter in this bit. Our defense doesn't work. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Rice plant has died because of cold. Thing is, we're going to have to do something about this weather thing, aren't we? I mean, to be fair, apart from the slowness, we are in a decent position. Inspired surgery, well, I hope you don't need it. Yeah, I would like more people to be getting on research. Mon seems to be getting on it as, like, the most. I'm going to push crafting down. I want to see 2 people on these research benches all the time. So I'm going to just... take you off construct. Yeah, there we go. I want 2 people on research all the time now. Just so we can at least get some research progression. I imagine our research is going to be just genuinely slower, considering we're blind, fumbling around. If we can always have one person / the second person jump on like that, that hopefully will set us up to be a winner. But we just focus on making sure research is getting done on the side. On the fly, because we're a fly colony. No, we've gone back, like, we've gone back to our roots. The problem is my excitement of playing Rimworld and just, like, enjoying the game sometimes over trumps, like, planning and whatnot. And obviously this series is a little bit more plan-heavy, be careful, calculated and stuff like that. So it's why I'm trying to limit myself to, no, this is the plan. We've got our money maker coming in. We're building our perimeter defenses up. That is the plan. If we start doing anything else too crazy now, our wealth is going to go flying up high, and then we're going to be in trouble. Until our defense on this difficulty, until your defense is sorted, you have to be careful doing other things. With that being said, I'm going to be totally, like, countering that statement, considering we're about to make loads of drugs. That is going to vastly... That's the problem. We want to make loads of money. That's going to increase our wealth, increase the attacks, but... this colony is going to have to be able to buy our way out of trouble. And when I say buy ourselves out of trouble, what I'm saying is we always have stuff to sell. We always have silver in our pocket. So then when a trader comes, we can buy whatever we need. With that being said, what that does mean is then our wealth goes up. So, sort of a bit counterintuitive. But I don't know what else to do. I mean, yeah. Okay. Right, winter is about to finish, which is a very, very nice. I'm hoping the weather controller that the cluster down here has isn't going to affect us in, you know, the growing season. Otherwise, it is going to force our hand to do something. I don't think we're ever going to be great attacking someone in the field, so to speak. Don't even ask what happens if we have, like, a cluster off map. It is going to be bad for us. I'm hoping we can take the clawers. Oh god, I don't know if we would be able to. I hope so, otherwise that'd be colony over, jeez. Oh god, now I'm panicking. Now I'm really thinking about the types of attacks that we can't deal with. What could we deal with? Armless men coming at us with no hands and no feet. We could just about get through that, jeez. No, I think we could do that cluster. We get microelectronics. We get some EMPs. 3 people throwing EMPs. And I think we can just stun them out of existence. Group of travellers are passing by. Just want to make sure they weren't going near the cluster or anything like that. Well, towards the end of the episode, I can't say we have... Pause. I can't... Oh, nice, they defeated a turret. Is that all the turrets over here gone? That is nice. So I'm going to allow this. How many predators have we got on the map? None. Okay, okay. Interesting scenario we've got ourselves into then. Uninstall. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. have no predators on the map. Means we have a little bit more room to maneuver to grab stuff if we need to. Just need to not go in the red circles and we're pretty Gucci. There we go. Right, so we can go around, do whatever we need to do, which is, don't need to say it, very, very sexy. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that research bench. Problem is, it's just locked behind. Mon's jumped on it. It is always locked behind growing and plant cutting. Oh, what's Yates doing? He's hauling. Right. Let's change his stuff. There we go. He's going to research first. Only when you're hauling, if the research, no one's at the table. This is what I want to see a lot more. That will help a lot. Yates will have to sit on research. Now, my whole thing with research is like, one, we didn't plan it out very well, having no one with a passion. However, I would rather someone with really bad research than no one research, because at least over time, his research level will go up. So it's like, I've done this before. Where I've whacked people like Yates here on level 2 intellect, and then however many hours, then suddenly it's like 10, and it's a lot more sexy, a lot more, you know, helpful. But we're making good progress. It's basically rush to get the EMPs, and get the comms console and stuff like that, and we'll just make a room and just chuck it down somewhere. That sounds pretty nice for me. How long until these 16 Chloras? Actually crazy how many Chloras we've got up. I've got that countdown. Alright, summer has started. Or spring has started, sorry. So this means our growing time is now. This says temperature -10. Is it going to offset our normal temperature? Because otherwise we're going to lose valuable time. And while we've got a lot of foods, it's not going to keep us going forever. Transport pod crash. Who are you? Come rescue. Yeah, we'll rescue. We're nice people, aren't we? Apparently. Apparently that's what we're doing. Wouldn't be the best colonists to join us. I mean, we can't really look a gift horse in their mouth, I suppose. Can't really be disrespectful. Right, heal her up. Send her on our way. We need people to like us in this series. In all honesty. We can't be dealing with, like, more attacks. We have to... I know we're on, obviously, Randy Random, so whatever he wants, he gets. But we have to make sure we're palatable to other people to just reduce the risk of us getting harmed. If we go... factions... Yeah, we need to get the Empire happy with us, I suppose. Okay, we got a better lockdown on the research bench, so I am happy with that. I'm even slightly tempted to get a third one up, I'm not going to lie. Julia has got sick from an infection. Oh, it's already getting tended, which is nice. By a blind man. You're in goods. Tend quality 0%, see? Bet you're glad you came here, Julia. Hopefully she ups and leaves before the infection kills her. I mean, before the infection affects her. Alright, party people, I think that's a good place to leave it. I mean, we're moving in a direction. Who knows what direction? We can all argue about the speed, but a snail crawling up the wall is probably the best. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.